Welcome back. A lot of pressure here with the big prize waiting, the place in the final. It's time for the semi-finals.
We'll be concentrating on today's matches, but we'll have one eye on the final.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Mark Williams to break.
He just wants to ensure he gets this cue ball tight to the cushion with the shot. He'll be pleased with that. He's taking this on. That's an excellent opening red. 1. Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. That's a beauty.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
6. Seven.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Excellent pot.
Wonderful shot.
13. 14.
Playing this with plenty of power. Yeah, played it well.
20. 21. 27.
Looking to play this softly.
28.
Well, I'm not surprised he's taking on the long pot here.
Great technique, superb cueing.
33.
The yellow is on.
34.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. Excellent shot.
Simply wonderful.
41.
He's just looking to drop this in gently.
42.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
49. 50.
Really well played.
57. 58.
'Nicely onto a red.
65.
'He fancies this red. What a beauty!
He's finished a bit awkward here.
66.
Just this black required. Well, an excellent pot.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
73.
Position looks good for a colour.
74. 81. 82.
'Nicely played.
89.
'Well, he's taking the red on.
That's an excellent recovery shot.
90.
'He's played that very well.
96. 97.
'What a century. Well played.
102.
He could well leave an opportunity if he's not careful. Not the best shot, although it was a very testing position he found himself in.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 102. Mark Williams, 4. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame. Well played.
So, a one-frame advantage. He'll be looking to build more pressure on his opponent in this frame.
I agree. This is a great opportunity to really turn the screw on his opponent.
Yes, he's taking the pot on.
Really nice opening red.
1.
Lots of power on this shot.
4.
Very tricky shot coming up.
Close, but not quite.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4. 1. 6.
Doesn't want to overhit this.
7.
'That's not ended well. Tough shot, but not what he was hoping for.
Mark Williams, 7.
So, this pot into the right corner. Tremendous shot.
1.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Six.
Playing this with a lot of power. He'll be fuming about that.
7.
He doesn't want to play this with too much pace, or he could leave his opponent on. Not really the result he was after.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7. Mark Williams, 4.
Well, that's just outstanding. Superb pot.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
1.
Nicely played onto a red.
8. 9.
That's a loose shot. Just seems to be struggling for form here.
Mark Williams, 9. One.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. Nicely done.
6.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. Great shot.
7.
Playing this with a lot of power. Very nicely done.
12.
Well, not perfect position.
13.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
He won't be happy with that.
19.
The rest makes this a little more difficult.
So close, but he's missed it. That'll annoy him.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 19.
This isn't easy.
One.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket. What a top shot that is.
What a wonderful pot.
7. Eight. 15.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
That's an absolutely outstanding pot.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
16. 22.
Nicely onto the colour.
23.
This is the key shot. If this goes in, you fancy him for the frame. No problem there.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
30. 31. 38.
Only the colours remaining. Beautifully done.
40.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. Brilliant. What a magnificent pot.
43. 47.
So, this pot into the right corner. That's a top shot.
52.
Yes, he's taking the pot on.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 58.
And that is the frame.
Thank you. The third frame, Mark Williams to break.
Excellent safety shot. He's looking to get the cue ball safe and tight to the cushion here.
Lots of power on this shot.
I'm not sure.
One.
He's trying to be as risk-averse as possible here.
That hasn't really worked out at all.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1. Mark
6.
Williams.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket.
He'll want to try and tighten up his game a little.
One.
This isn't easy. Impressive shot with the rest.
7.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
8.
Playing this with plenty of power. Not a great split.
14.
He's playing the pot here.
15.
This is really tricky.
I think he's lost position here.
20.
Giving away penalty points with that foul.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 20. Mark Williams, 4.
This won't be easy.
What a magnificent pot that is.
That's great cue control. Excellent position.
1.
This is no gimme.
Great pot.
Position looks pretty good to me.
7. Sullivan, 8. Mark Williams, 5.
He's going for the left corner pocket.
1.
Tricky shot here.
Fabulous pot.
4.
Great opportunity to get back into the match.
5.
He's taking it on. Wonderful shot.
12. $13.
Well, a dip in form for Mark Williams. He's just not striking the ball with confidence. This is very unlike him.
1.
Perfect cueing required for this shot.
That's loose. He wanted more control there.
6. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 6.
Pace is very important here, and he doesn't want to underhit this. Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. One or two mistakes starting to creep into his game. He needs to regain his focus here.
1. Mark Williams, 1.
Tricky shot here.
Brilliant shot.
He couldn't have played that any better.
1.
He's taking it on. Magnificent pot.
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
7.
Half a chance here.
9.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
Tremendous pot. Brilliant.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
12.
No real problem here.
13.
Long pot. Right up his street.
Would you believe it?
18.
He doesn't want to play this with too much pace.
That's a great escape there.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 18.
Just the yellow ball required. And that means no way back in this frame for his opponent.
2.
This is really tricky.
Five.
Tricky shot here.
Tremendous shot.
9.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
14.
He's going for it. That's a beauty.
20.
No more than half a chance here.
27. And the frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That's the frame in the bag.
Thank you, the fourth frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break. Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
Well, let's see what he chooses to do here. He's taking it on. He's played that very well with the wrist.
1.
A long pot's on, and he's going for it. Well, an excellent pot.
6.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
That's an excellent pot.
He's playing very well here.
7.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
That hasn't really worked out at all.
11.
He'll want to get this cue ball close to the cushion.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 11. Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
He's elected to play on here.
He's aiming for the left corner here. That's a great pot.
Quality cueing there. Really good.
1. 8. 9.
'He's playing the pot here. What a magnificent pot that is.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
11. 12.
'This is a half chance. Fabulous, absolutely fabulous pot.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
14.
He's aiming for the left corner here. And in it goes.
He seems full of confidence with a lot of power.
17.
'Well, it goes. Half a chance. Unbelievable pot.
Position looks very good here. He's played that very well.
18.
'Nicely done.
24. 25. 31. $32.
A delicate touch required here. Well, he lost control of the cue ball there. He's played that poorly.
35.
No more than half a chance here.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 35. 1. Five. 6. Mark Williams, 6. 1.
Green ball needed here. And that means no real way back into the match for his opponent.
4.
He's playing the safety and aiming to get the cue ball tight against the cushion.
In goes the cue ball.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4. Mark Williams, 4. 1. 5. 6. 10. Mark Williams, 10.
He's taking the red on. Brilliant. Simply brilliant.
One.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
5. 'Ronnie O'Sullivan, 5. Frame conceded, frame and match, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Brilliantly played. He secured his place in the final, and you have to say it's well deserved.